Hi, this is Noko Marble. Please join me for my dynamic Hatha yoga flow. Whether you're a novice in yoga or you have more experience, you'll find something for you in this routine because the technique is pretty simple, so it's the ideal time to start with your yoga program. And also, if you're more advanced, there's going to be a variety of intensity levels to choose from. So you can challenge yourself without having to think about the technique. And please give me a thumb up if you'd like to see more videos like this. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. You'll need your strap and your yoga block. Starting in down facing dog, we're going to put our big toes together, opening the knees wide, pressing the hips down. Option to extend the elbows and forehead down. Remember, you can always use your block. Place your forehead if it's more comfortable. Taking a few deep breaths here. And with each inhale, filling the belly with air, feeling the belly pressing on the inside of the thighs. And next inhale, coming up on all fours, opening the ankles, spreading the fingers wide, and hands just underneath the shoulders, right here. And inhaling, pressing the hips forward, shoulders forward, bending the elbows, pushing back up, and child pose. A few more rounds like this. Inhaling up, I'll open my ankles. From here, bending the elbows, pressing tailbone forward, shoulders forward, exhaling up into down facing dog. And inhaling up. So here we only go as low as we can come back up. So if it's just 1 inch and we come back up, that's fine. We want to avoid going down, keeping the elbow straight and pressing the tailbone down, or the opposite. Sometimes we see the elbows down, hips up. So what we do here, we bring tailbone, shoulders forward, and if we can, we bend the elbows, coming back up, and child pose. 2 more. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling child. Inhaling up, opening the ankles, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling child. Moving on. Inhaling up, placing the knees directly underneath the hips, tucking the toes under, preparing for a down facing dog. Inhaling, lifting the knees, pressing the chest back. We're going to keep the feet wide open, as wide as the hips initially, and pressing the chest towards the thighs. And here we're going to walk our dog, so keeping the right knee bent, press the left heel into the floor. And bending the left knee, extending the right heel down. Only as far as you're comfortable. Alternating side. Inhaling, bend. Exhaling, stretch. Inhaling, bend. Exhaling, stretch. Always pressing the chest back. We keep the fingers wide open. Switching one more time, each one side. And heels up. Option to keep your heels up, tailbone lifted, or to slowly, progressively bring the heels towards the mat. Good. Inhaling, drawing the right leg up. Exhaling, pulling the knee to the chest all the way through. Runner's lunge. From here, we press the tailbone down, opening the heart, and forward fold, starting with the block. Here, and with the knees bent, start with comfortable position, hands on the block or hands on the floor, whatever is most comfortable. And really trying to lengthen the spine, closing the eyes, feeling the weight of the head lengthening the neck. Oh, you want to make sure your hands are supported, whether it's on the floor, on the block, on your shins, or maybe you're right here. That's fine. Keep feeling the weight of your head, really lengthening your neck. And let's nod the chin forth and back. Inhaling, let's open the heart. Exhaling, pressing the chest. Inhaling, opening the heart. Here we want to push the tailbone back, opening the chest. Exhaling, chair. Let's try to lift the toes. And inhaling up. Exhaling, chair. Lifting the toes again. Inhaling up. Exhaling, chair. Gonna add on. Inhaling up. Bring the left knee up, balance. Exhaling, chair. And inhaling up. Right leg up. Let's try to bring this knee as high as we can. Balance. Exhaling, chair. Going a bit lower with the hips every time. Inhaling up. Balance. Exhaling, chair. Inhaling up. Feet a bit higher. Exhaling, chair. One more each side. And inhaling up. Exhaling, chair. One last time. Inhaling up, balance, balance, balance. Exhaling, chair. Inhaling, hold. Exhaling, forward fold. Keeping the knees slightly bent. Hold it right there. Pressing the chest a bit closer to the thighs. Inhaling, opening the heart. Exhaling, right leg back, runner's lunge. Again, pressing the tailbone down. If you want to go a bit deeper, you can have both hands here. If you have it in your practice, you're comfortable. Otherwise, one hand on each side. You even have the option to place your hand on the block or your back knee into the floor. Opening the chest. Inhaling. Okay, next exhale, down facing dog. You're gonna have different options here. So if you have it in your practice to go into your chaturanga, you can do it 5 to 7 times. I'm gonna show it to you with and without modification. And every time we go through it, you also have the option to rest, either in child pose or in down facing dog. So showing you with the modification, inhaling plank, modified plank. Same thing we did earlier, staff pose, all the way down. Inhaling baby cobra, exhaling down facing dog. So the first modification. Second, inhaling plank or modified plank, staff pose. Inhaling up facing dog, exhaling down facing dog. So you can keep going 3, 5 more times, or you can rest into your down facing dog or your child pose. And we'll all meet in down facing dog. Pick your option. Inhaling plank, staff pose, up facing dog, exhaling down facing dog. And 2 more times. Inhale, up facing dog, exhaling down facing dog. 1 more. Inhaling plank, staff pose. Inhaling up facing dog, exhaling down facing dog. So if you're in your child pose or any other resting pose, it's all meeting down facing dog. Okay, from down facing dog, drawing the right leg out, trying to press the left heel into the floor, extending your left knee as much as you can, pressing the chest back, extending the elbows, shoulders up, moving away from the hands, fingers spread out. The more weight you put into your fingers, the less strain you have in your wrist. And knee in, all the way through. forward fold. Inhaling, opening the heart. Exhaling, chair. And inhaling, extending one leg to the side. Now as you extend your leg to the side, you don't want your leg to be hanging out there. So really engage the muscles, glute muscles, working on your muscles here on your thighs, pushing your heel out, and balance again. Exhaling, chair. Inhaling, balance, other side. You're gonna hold it right there. Try to press your tailbone down. You don't want to arch your lower back. Shoulders pressing down. Exhaling, chair. And again. Balance. And chair. And again, balance. Chair. Let's do it one more time each side. A little bit higher. And chair. Let's try to really lift the toes. Make sure that we have the weight spread out into the four corners of the feet. And inhaling up, lifting the leg a little bit higher. Exhaling, chair. Feet knees together. Lifting the toes, closing the eyes. Bringing the focus to the four corners of the feet. Slowly opening the eyes, inhaling. Exhaling, forward fold. Pressing your chest slightly back into your thighs. Inhaling, chest up. Exhaling, right leg back. Runner's lunge again. Pressing your tailbone deeper into the floor. Again, option to hold it here. Always have the option to have one hand on the block. Or both hands, both hands inside if you want to go a bit lower. And hand on each hand of the front foot. Down facing dog. Let's go for the second round of our chaturanga. So different options. Option to just wait in your child pose or down facing dog, or to go into your chaturanga. Inhaling plank, staff pose. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down facing dog. And inhaling plank, going all the way to the toes. And staff pose, hold it there. Inhaling up facing dog. Pressing the tailbone down, really engaging the leg muscles. Exhaling down facing dog. Again. Following your own breath. Let's go for one more. Inhaling plank. Staff pose. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down, facing dog. Let's hold it here. So if you're in your child pose, you want to meet us right here. And inhaling, drawing this left leg up. Pushing the heel up. Pressing the right heel into the mat. Right knee extending, chest back. And plank, pulling the knee on the outside of the left elbow. And down facing dog. And pulling the knee on the right side, the right arm. And again. This time we curl the knee, opening the hip up. Try to press this right heel into the floor and chest back. And plank knee all the way in and foot all the way through. Adjusting your foot so it falls right underneath your knee. Pressing the tailbone down. From here, going into our warrior one. If you want to perfect your warrior one and make sure you have proper form, you can always go back to my yoga fundamentals, warrior one. I'll put it in the description below the video. So back foot flat, inhaling up, adjusting your hips, right hip, bring forward your right hip, pulling your left hip back, arms extended up, inhaling, extend the front knee, exhaling down, and again, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down, hold it right there. Reaching the arms back, Option to use a strap. Or just interlacing your fingers. And inhaling, what I want to do is really press my hands down to open my heart up to the sky. Elbows fully extended, shoulders pressing down. And as we exhale, we push the chest forward and we bring the arms up. Option to hold it right here to go a bit deeper on the inside of the knee. Hold it. Breathe. Slowly releasing the hands. Placing the right hand close to the left foot. Preparing for a side plank, so I'll show you with a modification first. Right knee on the floor. Fingertips pointing towards the small end of the mat. Lifting the top leg, top arm. That's your modified plank. Or your full plank. Really landing, really resting on the outside edge of your foot. Pushing your tailbone forward. Ribs up. And front plank. Staff pose. Let's go all the way down. Inhaling, baby cobra. Exhaling down. Inhaling, old web. Exhaling down, facing down. And again, inhaling, plank. A modified plank. Staff pose. Hold, hold, hold. All the way down. Inhaling, baby cobra. Exhaling down. Notice my kneecaps are lifted, my legs are fully engaged. Hands next to the chest. Exhaling down, facing down. Holding right there. 5 breaths. Next inhale, extend the right leg up. Pushing the heel up. Left heel into the mat as much as possible. Chest towards the thigh. And exhaling. Right knee on the outside of the right elbow. Opening the heart. Dropping the hips. And same thing again. Start to bend the knee. Open the hip. Stacking the right hip over left. Keeping the shoulders facing the small end of the mat. Extending the leg back. And plank, right knee behind the left elbow. And extending up. And all the way through runner's lunge. Hold it right there. Any option is fine. You can place your back knee on the mat. You can have a block. 2 blocks. Trying to press this tailbone down. So if your back knee is on the ground, let's extend the back knee. Preparing for warrior 1. Inhaling up. Extending the front knee. Exhaling bend. Inhaling up. Exhaling bend. Again. 1 more. Holding it there. Extending the arms back, either with or without your strap. Extending the elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades. Inhaling, opening the heart. Chin lifted. Exhaling, pushing the chest forward. Bring the arms up. Fold it there. Couple more breaths. Try to bend the right knee a little bit more. Slowly releasing the hands. Left hand next to the right foot. Side plank. So if you have it in your practice to go into your full side plank, go ahead. Otherwise modified. Placing the left knee down. Fingertips pointing towards the small end of the mat. Tailbone pushing forward. Lifting the leg. Leg fully engaged. So it's not hanging out here. It's really pushing the heel. Arm lifted. Hold a couple more breaths. Try to lift your ribs. Next exhale, plank. Just holding the plank. Shifting the weight slightly forward. Hold it there. and child pose. Making circles with the wrist. Inhaling up. Exhaling down, facing dog. Fingers spread out. Let's try to put more weight into those fingers. Imagine you want to lift your wrist off the mat and you'll feel less pressure into your wrist. From here, we're gonna bend the knees, just walking the hands back. Relaxing here into our forward fold. Option to grab the back of the legs. Inhaling up. Exhaling chair. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling chair. Place the feet together, knees together. Twist to your left. Trying to keep both knees pointing towards the front. And palms of the hands together. Fingertips pointing towards the front of the mat. Use your bottom elbow to twist a little bit deeper. And inhaling up. Exhaling chair. Twist to the right. Squeezing the knees. Left elbow against right thigh. Twist. So your right elbow is pointing out towards the sky. And inhaling up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Preparing for a tree. Gonna shift our weight to the left leg. Placing the leg different options, either underneath the knee. You can hold it right there. You can use one hand to grab the foot and bring it all the way up. So here, my heel is pointing up, toes pointing down. I use this leg to really press my foot into the thigh. My thigh muscles are contracting, pushing back. So it's two different energy pushing against each other. Knees open towards the side. So hips facing one direction, the other direction. So hold it here. Really focus on the pressure under the four corners of your feet, your foot. You can try to lift your toes. If you lose your balance, take your time. Slow down your breath. Find a visual spot on the floor for your eyes. Option to close the eyes 3 seconds. Eyes open, feet together. Inhaling, opening the heart. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, chest up. Exhaling, down facing dog. Inhaling, plank or modified plank. Option, remember, to get into any resting pose or to get into your chaturanga. Again. Let's do one more. So if you're in your resting pose, let's meet in down facing dog. From here, just walking the feet towards the hands into our forward fold. Crossing the right hand over left, left hand on the hip twist. Slowly reverse. Back to center. Inhaling, chest up. Exhaling, chair. Inhaling up. Preparing for our balancing pose. Tree. Shifting the weight into the right leg. Option to start with the foot down. Or to bring the foot all the way up. In your tree, make sure you're not lifting. Sometimes we lift one hip, or we have one hip moving further forward. balance. Deepening the breath, feeling the tailbone reaching down towards the earth, lengthening the spine, pulling the spine up, top of the skull reaching up, shoulders pressing down. Your right leg muscles, your standing leg muscles are fully engaged. You should feel your ankle working. It's really good to strengthen your ankle. Just close the eyes for 3 seconds. Alright, are you still with me? Feet together. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, squeezing the elbows behind the spine. Inhaling up. Exhaling, leaning towards the left side. Inhaling, exhaling other side. Inhaling, exhaling, swan dive. Keep the spine long, pushing the tailbone back. Now if you have any back condition, concerns, you can always bend your knees, supporting your spine with the hands. Otherwise, we can keep the spine long. And forward fold. Inhaling, chest up. Exhaling into a plank. Staff pose. All the way down. Inhaling, baby cobra. Exhaling, child pose. Just open the knees a bit wider so that we can go a bit low with the chest. And inhaling up, crossing the ankles and sitting up. Or any other option, you can just sit up. Extending one leg out. If you have a strap, you can use your strap for head to knee. Other foot is flat against the thigh, same as the tree. And inhaling, arms up. Bring the belly facing the big toe. Exhaling, reaching forward with the chest. So if you have a strap, you can use your strap. Trying to relax into the position, breathing into those points of tension, relaxing. And slowly releasing. Feet together, hands behind the hips. Inhaling, just opening the heart, chest lifted. And back to center, switching side. Bottom of your foot against the thigh. This leg is fully engaged. Again, we'll push the heel out. With or without strap, inhaling. Placing the belly across from the big toe. Exhaling, reaching forward. And slowly releasing, coming back up. Good. Well, now back with the strap. Gonna pull the knees to the chest, just rocking side to side. Relaxing your low back. Placing the strap underneath the feet. And my strap's gonna be too small here. So what I want to do here, imagine that you have a wall just behind your legs. Doesn't matter where your legs are, they can be right here. Okay. So when you open your legs, you don't want your legs to go further away from your shoulders. So from here, trying to open and really trying to bring your feet towards your shoulders. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's fine. What you want to avoid is lifting the tailbone or doing this. Okay, lifting the shoulders and arching your neck. Press the shoulders down. Hold it right there. breathe. Yes, bend the knees. And using the hands on the inside, I go from underneath the legs, underneath the knees, and using the weight of the arms to really open those knees out, pressing the knees towards the floor. My feet are aligned with my knees, so they're not here, right here. And feet together. Crossing right leg over left. Left foot is on the floor. I'm just gonna drop my knees to the left side. Actually, I'm gonna show you with a block. So have your block ready on the side here. Crossing right leg over left. Just keeping the shoulders anchored into the floor, dropping the knees to the side. You can have your block or a big pillow just to rest your thighs. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, trying to extend the right arm out, tilting the chin to the right, pressing the right shoulder deeper into the floor. Trying to let go of controlling the muscle tension. And back to center. Bring your block to the other side. Left leg over right. And dropping your knees to the right side. Pressing the left shoulder into the floor. Contracting the abdominal muscles, bring the legs back in. Knees to heart. Working side to side. And rocking to one side. Bring yourself up. Hands to heart center. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with me today. Join me soon again, and don't be afraid to ask questions. If there's anything you're not sure about or any questions you may have about yoga, about exercise, just write down your questions into the comments below. Namaste.